Hello everyone, good evening. This is Kiran, the trainer for security testing. I hope I'm audible. Can one of you please confirm?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wait for a couple of more minutes for others to join. Okay, we'll get started, guys. I could see all the people have joined. And good evening, everyone. And thank you for joining this quick demonstration class about security testing. And let me also share my screen. So my name is Kiran. I will be the trainer for security testing of the REST APIs for web applications as well. And to give an overview about my profile, I come with close to 19 years of experience in the software testing industry, having worked extensively on functional automations, performance automations, and security test automations across various clients. And I do trainings on performance testing, security testing, UI automation testing, API automation testing, accessibility testing, and then a bit on DevOps as well, using tools like GitHub, Bitbucket, Jenkins, and so forth. And coming to the, coming to the demonstration part, right? I'm not going to pick up some application and then quickly show you how security testing will be conducted. That's something which we will do starting from tomorrow. Today, the idea is more about exchanging information about what I teach in this course, so you can understand whether it is something that you are looking at. And if you have any questions in general, you can also ask me in this demo class, so that it becomes an opportunity for us to talk to each other and understand your pain points and what is that you are also expecting in this course. And though we say it is a demo class, the batch starts from today only. Today we will treat it as day 0, tomorrow day 1, then day 2 next day, and the batch continues from today itself. I'm not going to give any breaks in between. Okay, so that the batch starts immediately from today, and the timings are the same. The timings won't change. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Friday. The duration of this course is for 1 month. Monday to Friday we'll be doing, and you get access to the recorded videos. Plus, you get access to the training material that I have prepared exclusively, which you can refer it. Lifetime access is given to you. Coming to the course curriculum that we have designed, for this particular thing, I will quickly walk through what is the content that we have prepared and how you're going to benefit it. So I have divided this entire course into multiple chapters. So chapter 1 talks about the introduction to client and server architecture, and introduction to 3-tier architecture, and introduction towards APIs. This is where you will understand how a client and server communicates with each other, where the request headers are playing a role, where the response headers are playing a role, and what do we understand by HTTP methods such as get, post, put, patch, delete, options, head, etc. We'll talk about the importance of cookies. We'll talk about data description formats in which a response will come from server. We'll also talk about the 3-tier architecture where front-end system, back-end system, and server system talks to each other, and that would help you understand how our security testing has to be focused. So chapter 1 is completely theoretical explanation, but I tell you it is going to be rock solid foundation for our training program. Then chapter 2, we're going to talk about the different types of APIs available in the internet, like SOAP APIs and REST APIs. You'll get a high-level introduction towards it, and then the syntax of APIs. That's also a little theoretical understanding where we are making the foundation. Chapter 3 talks about top 10 vulnerabilities according to OWASP. OWASP stands for Open Web Application Security Project. So under the industry body OWASP, we have top 10 vulnerabilities against which your applications has to be tested. So I'm going to show more than top 10 in this course, and all of them are explained here. So I'll quickly show you what are they, right? So I'll tell you what is this sensitive information disclosure vulnerability, what is this vulnerable and outdated components, what is this response headers related vulnerability, insecure design from the developers, open network ports detection, then you have server side missing validations, SQL injection, cross-site scripting, IDOR attacks, JSON web tokens abuse attacks, brute force attacks, or distributed denial of service attacks. Like this, I have listed some attacks here. This is what I'm going to show you practically in the course. This chapter 3 onwards, you see hands-on exercise. So it is going to be completely practicals, no theory. Okay? Meaning I'll explain the theory, but more on practicals only, the focus will be. Chapter 4 is where I'm going to help you set up the applications that you have to install on your computer so that you can test security of those applications using the tools I'm going to show you. Chapter 5, I'm going to explain this technique, this one, open network ports detection. This itself is very important. So I have dedicated one chapter called chapter 5. Here the tools I'm using is Nmap tool and Zenmap tool, two tools I'm using, which are very much popular in the market. And most of the hackers also use these tools, Network Mapper and Zenmap. That's what I'm going to use in chapter 5. And in chapter 6, we are going to install a popular tool called Burp Suite tool, which is used for doing security testing against your APIs or against your web application. So chapter 6 is introduction of this tool and installation. Chapter 7 is how to conduct penetration testing using Burp Suite tool. So in chapter 7, you will learn all these techniques. All these techniques using Burp Suite tool I'm going to show you. So chapter 7 is going to be a very big chapter. It won't be completed in 2 classes or 3 classes. We'll spend most of our course timings in chapter 7 only. Okay. Then chapter 8, the focus will be on another tool where I'm going to show you vulnerability assessment testing. So in chapter 7, the word I'm using is penetration testing. In chapter 8, the word I'm using is vulnerability assessment testing, which is also called as VAT in the industry or VAPT. That I'm doing it for your web applications and REST APIs as well as SOAP APIs. Here the tool is changing from Burp Suite tool to another tool in the market, which is also quite popular. And these are the contents of that particular chapter 8. We'll also generate nice HTML test reports. Chapter 9 focuses on Android apps. Now we will shift to Android apps. So if you have an Android app from your developers, how should you conduct security testing for that Android app or for that iOS app? That is what chapter 9 will focus. Okay, I'm not going through again all the tools and these points, because even if I read it, it would be difficult for you guys to understand it, right? More practicals only, you'll understand the beauty of this. Chapter 10 is doing security testing at a source code level. Until chapter 9, it is at executable file level, meaning I give a web application and directly will test security. But chapter 10 is, I won't give you the application, I will give you the programming code written by developer, which is present on GitHub or GitLab or Bitbucket. Then how would you do security testing for the source code that is given to you by developer present on GitHub? That is where chapter 10 will help you. That we call it as SAST, static analysis security testing. And all the previous chapters, we call it as DAST, which is dynamic application security testing. So when you test the code, we use the word SAST, static application security testing. DAST is when you're testing the applications directly, like an executable file or a web application or an Android file or an iOS file. That we call it as DAST, dynamic application security testing. Okay, so that's in very short the walkthrough of all these things, right? And obviously the questions will be like, okay, how would I get access to my notes? How would I get access to my training material, right? So I'll just show you answers to those things. So let me open my Google Drive. So typically I put all my recorded videos online on a private YouTube channel. And once I add your email ID to my private YouTube channel, you get access to the recorded videos. And it is for lifetime. Okay? After the class is completed, the next day in the morning around 11 a.m. my time, India time, the video access will be given to you. And you can go through the recorded video before you join the next class. And coming to the training material, right? This is how it is going to look like. Yeah, so you see there is a folder called security testing. This is where you would be given access to. So the training material. So this is the training material I'm talking about. Whatever I teach, in all these chapters, right? Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, that information is made available to you in the form of neat, detailed notes. I'll just quickly scroll down. You'll understand how it looks like. See, as per each vulnerability, example, if I talk about this vulnerability, open network ports detection, followed by chapter 5, the notes is available here to you. I clearly tell which vulnerability we are talking, which is network ports detection, and the plugins we are using in the course are written here, and the notes related to what are we discussing is already present here. These are the target applications we are going to test, and this is a sample output we are getting. So screenshots are available, and what are the commands we are going to use in security testing are also listed down here. So I don't have to write it in the course one more time, or you don't have to write it in your rough notes. It's already documented here. And of course, we won't be referring this document during the course also, because everything is practicals. Similarly, if I scroll down randomly, if I talk about cross-site scripting injection attacks, the notes is clearly given here. And I'm also giving you clues how to do it, along with screenshots, along with the payloads that we have to use to attack it. Okay, and there are some other helpful information that's available, which you can use it as well. Okay, so that's about the notes related thing and the recorded videos part. I do not get into the details of what is what during the demonstration class, because it is too early to talk about any pointers right away, because demo class is all about making you guys understand what we teach. Is it something that you are looking to learn, or you have a different expectation? And this demo is all about exchanging views. So now I'll leave it to you guys to go ahead and ask any questions if you have. You can use chat to put your question, or you can unmute as well. The choice is yours.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
I'm Umairisi. So I'm into mobile app testing, functional testing, and automation. So our mobile app is full of APIs. Okay. So full of endpoints. My role is functional and automation with a bit of DevOps. So if I learn, the main thing I'm looking for is all about to learn about APIs. So, uh, but I'm not more keen into the penetration part of the testing. So will
Okay.
this benefit me? Because this course also has APIs, correct?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Mm.
This will help you from a API understanding perspective, from a API vulnerability assessment testing perspective, penetration testing perspective, and security testing perspective, because that is what the course typically focuses on.
Okay.
Okay. And in case if you have any general questions as well regarding APIs, you can ask me in the course as well. Once the batch starts from tomorrow, you can ask any type of question related to the course. I usually encourage my participants to ask as many questions as they can. But again, the condition is do that homework before you ask me questions. Like, example, we are in day 10 class. So whatever we have discussed from day 1 to day 9, you should have participated actively. You should have gone through the recorded videos one more time. You should have referred my notes, and then the question comes to me. Right? For that basic homework, I tell my participants, please do that before you ask a question. Because even if I give an answer, you may not understand it. So that way you feel more confused. Okay. Yeah. But nevertheless, during the class, starting of the class, I give 2 to 3 minutes for the participants to ask any question. And towards the end of the class as well, you get another 2 to 3 minutes to ask me questions. Otherwise, on the WhatsApp also, you can ask me questions once we uh, have the final list of participants. Okay, Mr. Ajay,
Yeah.
you can go ahead.
Thanks. Thanks, Kiran.
Yeah, thank you, Umeshri.
Sir,
And
good
if you
evening.
again have questions, go ahead. Yeah, Ajay, go ahead, please.
Sir, very good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Sir, my question is that is this course well structured as per the ASP certification?
Yes, this is a structured, and the content is based on OWASP. And in OWASP, we have so many vulnerabilities. We focus, I mean, no one can teach all the 100 vulnerabilities, because every year OWASP will deprecate few vulnerabilities and they will talk only top 10. So in this course, based on the time that we have, which is 1 month, we have shortlisted the best vulnerabilities that a participant has to know for their projects. And after the course,
Okay.
you might have to, yeah. So
Actually,
after the
sir,
course,
I'm preparing for the exam, foundation level exam for WASP. So that's
okay.
why I want to know that how much it will going to be help me after completion of this course. This is what I want to ask.
So certainly it will help you around 75%, I will say. 25% you have to learn the stuff online, because not everything that ISTQB is talking about will be taught in a course, because certain things are theoretical that we have to read online. Then you will be pretty much ready for the certifications.
Okay, sir. Thank you for clarification.
Okay, Mr. Subba, you can go ahead if you have a question. Or Mr. Atul, you can go ahead if you have a question. Unmute if you are on mute.
Yes. So, what are the tools that we are going to cover during this classes?
Lot of tools, I would say. Example, see, I'm putting it on the chat window as well. We are going to use Burp Suite Community Edition.
Okay.
Then we are using a tool called Wookie. Then we're using a tool called Nmap, and then a couple of Chrome browser plugins we are going to use. And for Android, we are going to use a Dex2Jar, Java JD GUI, another tool. Then another tool called Yazini. Then a couple of online tools itself, which you don't have to install. So these are the set of tools I'm covering in this course. And this will be good enough to take it forward for any other new tool that you want to learn in the future, because these tools will give you the basic foundation.
And what would be the duration for the whole course?
1 month. 1 month is the duration of the course, and 1 hour per day, Monday to Friday.
Okay.
So when I say 1 month, typically 22 working days it looks like, but 22 days is not sufficient. Definitely, we will have at least 26, some number between 26 to 30 classes. Based
So,
on active participation in the class, right?
okay.
The classes might extend sometimes.
So apart from theoretical part, do we cover any practical project for the security
Of
testing?
course. Yes, yes. See, chapter 3 onwards is practical. Chapter 1 and 2 is theory. Chapter 3 until the last chapter is completely practicals. So 80% of the course is practicals.
Across all, like API, web, mobile, right?
Yes. This is not a theoretical course. This is a practical hands-on experience course only.
Okay.
Hey, sorry. I mean, I missed to ask a question, but another person just paged in. Just want to check one thing. Is this course content would help us to get the cybersecurity part of also?
See, when you say cyber security, it's a very big, I would say, spectrum. Under cyber security, we have a lot of verticals. We have operating system level vertical, network level, cloud level, application level, database level, API level, Windows Active Directory level. Like that, there are 20 such classifications under the umbrella cyber security.
Okay, so which one
So
we can target at least with this course content?
that's what I'm saying. So in this course, we are targeting web application security, which a test engineer does in most of their projects in the organization. Then API level security and port level security and mobile app security, not mobile device, mobile app security. So this is the spectrum that we are going to cover in my course. Whatever I have not listed, we are not covering it.
And one more question. So with respect to the normal security engineer JD or job description, that would cover this course, or maybe if you want to go with a specific thing, I do not have the details at this point of time, but just want to check with you. For a normal security engineer JD cover, I mean, we'll be able to uh, cover that part, or how is it?
Yes, the normal JD in most of the organizations, most of the clients will be almost the same as what we are covering in this course. Right? So, in fact, let me say this. See, there is a reason why we have prepared this course curriculum. It's not that I'm good enough and I want to teach that. Based on my practical experiences with the clients I work for, based on their requirements and the way I was encouraged to learn new tools to satisfy the security requirements, I ended up doing a lot of R&D for a lot of tools, and that helped me scale up security testing across 10 different projects in the last 4 years. And that knowledge is helping me spread out to new potential customers. So I thought, why not I convert that knowledge itself into a course which is aligning with OWASP or ISTQB certified security tester foundation. Hence, this course curriculum has been prepared. And in fact, I do the same training material even for corporates. I do for a lot of banking organizations like ICICI Bank, JP Morgan Chase, Deloitte, Dell, Microsoft, IBM, same content for them as well. If they don't like the content, I would have never done for them, right? So based on the market requirements, market expectations, this course curriculum has been prepared, which ideally proves a point that the job description from most of the companies will be met in this course. I can guarantee at least 75% of the job description will be answered in this course. 25% exceptions are always there.
Okay. And most of and more sorry, most of the tools are online. So are we covering any of the cloud related thing in this or not?
No, nothing related to cloud.
Okay. Just curious on that part. On the cloud related, do we have any other concepts needs to cover, or it's completely a different subject?
See, cloud security is completely different. So
Okay.
AWS has a different security. Microsoft Azure has a different security. So for that, you have to go for a DevOps security sponsored by AWS or sponsored by Azure, because there the security is all about role-based authorization. How do you protect your EC2 instances, etc., etc. So that's a different story. So mostly a DevOps professional gets into AWS level of security or Azure security. A test engineer will not go there.
Okay,
Okay.
because nowadays everyone is asking about the cloud, even though you have a normal automation testing experience, and on top of it, they are asking the cloud. Like in that instance, I'm just asking.
Understood. Understood. See, the industry always wants everything in one person, right? So
That's
that's
true.
a normal expectation. And in the interviews, if you have to give an interview, if you know the basics of what exactly they mean by security in AWS or security in Azure, that's enough to crack the interview. But once you join the company, they won't let you do the security for cloud because they have trained professionals and certified professionals, right? See, in normal application security, if you have the knowledge, it is enough to become security tester. You don't need certifications. But if you have to become an AWS security engineer or Azure security engineer, you need a certification. Companies won't trust you based on your theoretical understanding in interviews. They say, are you certified by AWS? Are you certified by Azure? Then only your profile will have weightage there.
Okay. And sorry, I missed the initial part. I mean, is there any programming knowledge required to work on these tools? If yes, what is that? And are you covering as part of your course content or not?
Okay. We don't need any programming language experience in this course because everything is configuration based. Zero coding is what we are doing in this course. So no prior knowledge is needed.
Okay. Thank you.
So, hi Karan. So I think you have mentioned the tools that we're going to use in this course, but are those free of or should we pay anything, to get some more features of those?
Okay, all the tools I'm teaching in the course are open source. They're all free. For you, for me, they're all free, open source forever. We are not taking any licensed tools in this course. Example, the tool that I'm talking about, Bob Suite, right? It is available as a free version as well as paid version. So we are using the free version in the course. Then another tool called Wookie is also there. It is also available as free. It is also available as paid. So we are using the free version itself to understand the course, to understand the tool for security testing.
Okay, fine. Thanks.
Sir, this course content is good enough to crack any certification, the security testing certification?
Yes, 75%, I can say yes. 25%, you have to do your own homework.
Okay.
Meaning it's
Second,
all theory.
okay. If you don't mind, can we know your year of relevant experience in the security testing and the teaching?
See, with regards to overall experience, I have 19 years experience. With regards to security testing, I have been doing this, I would say, from the last 5 years, because I remember COVID time. So it's, I think, 1 year before COVID. So from 2019, I guess I've been doing security testing hands-on, and I've been teaching from 2020, I guess. Specific to security testing only, I'm commenting. From last 5 years, I have been doing trainings, corporate trainings, public batches, hands-on security testing for my customers. In the last 5 years, I'm doing.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Oh, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, how do we do the Android testing? By installing some application for testing?
See, we
Android
take the
security
Android,
testing.
yeah. So we take the Android APK file, and then we
Okay.
test it online for us. We scan it online, and then we see the vulnerabilities. Plus, we do code deobfuscation. That's one technique I'm going to show you. And for APIs, you will see how we will do it. We will not install anything on smartphone. We'll just take the Android
Okay.
APK and then we'll test it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, and there is a question related to, do you provide placement calls after completion of course? Extremely sorry. That's something I don't do. I can help you in terms of knowledge, in terms of answering your questions. Job assistance, placement things, I don't deal with that. But you can get in touch with the institute to see if they can support. And there is a question from Umeshri, do we use the SOAP APIs? Yes, SOAP APIs also will be used. Okay, you said SOAP UI. So SOAP UI is a tool. We are not using that tool in this course. But if the question is, are we using SOAP APIs? Yes, the answer is yes. Senthil says, what programming language do we use? No programming language is needed. Are we getting assignments after every session? Yes. Every practical that I do, you should definitely do it. You won't get separately from me that you practice this. Whatever I am doing in the course, you have to practice the same thing. If you want additional things also, I can help you to do it. Lavanya says, this course supports to get certifications. I think I have answered it. 75%. It will definitely help you. Resume preparation support. Yes, I can help you on that. That's not a big deal. I can definitely help you on that. Any other questions from others? Atul, do you have a question? Looks like you raised your hand.
Yeah, hi Kiran, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hi Kiran, this is Swaroop. I have a question.
Yeah, Swaroop, go ahead, please.
Kiran, just curious to know. So, in this 30 hours of session, you are covering WAPT, VAPT, network port scanning. Is that feasible enough to cover it in details? I don't think so.
Yeah, same question.
Yes. Yes, I understand. I understand. Too much of content, can we really cover it? Of course, yes. And how do I prove it? Because I have done that in my previous batches. Yeah, so it is possible. Yes. See, again, if I do a course for 40 hours, 50 hours, the participants will lose the interest. These days, the generation, none of us have got good enough patience to learn something for 50 days, 60 days, because we lose patience, right? So 30 days is something that we thought of to teach in a way so that you get glued to the training and you get interest in the training and you get excited about asking questions, and also you get time to practice. The more time we take or you take will loosen the interest between the trainer and the trainee. Hence, 30 days is a norm in the industry for any online trainings people do. There are some other institutes, I don't want to name them, if they do for 90 days, 100 days by charging bulk amounts. In fact, I did trainings for them as well. I know the pulse of the students, right? They skip 10 classes altogether. And then 11th class, they come with blank faces. They get loose. I mean, they lose the interest because they're no longer students, right? In colleges, it's okay to wait for 1 year to get your degree. Learning a course should never be more than 1 month, right? So that's why we have tightened it to 1 month. But that doesn't mean that exactly on 30th day I complete the course. I might complete on 29th day also. I might complete it on 35th day also. Example, see, today I'm getting a lot of questions from you guys and I'm happy about it. If the same questions are coming tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 5th class or 10th class, I will be super excited because I have to answer you. When I'm answering you, I'm stopping my course and I'm answering you. So there I might lose 10 minutes. So every day I'm losing 10 minutes will create 2 additional classes. So that becomes 32nd class or 33rd class. That is something which is always there in every training flow. But don't worry about that duration. I'm not going to count the number of days. We are going to look at the content. Is it delivered? Is it reaching to you guys? Are you understanding it? Are you asking me questions and am I answering them? Are you satisfied? Then only the next topic will come. But conditions apply. You have to practice. You have to listen to the recorded video one more time after the class so that you get better clarity, because listening to something second time, third time enlightens your brain a lot. Right? Yeah. Okay.
So,
Any other?
Kiran, sorry to interrupt. So, in the industry, so the major practice is to run a scanner. Like Buzzsuit scanner is to usually we run the scanner and get the list of vulnerabilities, and after that we filter out the false positives and all. So, doing each and every test case manually. Uh, do you think do you have a set of test cases which you need to execute for sure for a web application? Do you have anything handy like that?
I do have a reference material in case if you have to write down some kind of test cases. That's part of my training material folder.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's there here. So if I go to my training material, see here you have test cases. I have prepared it for one of my customer, and I thought let's also share with your students. So there is a checklist I have prepared. These are the test cases that we can write.
Okay, good.
Some general checklist, right? Now in the course, I will never say that, okay, now I'm teaching you 78th course. It's a general
Mm-hmm.
checklist that will help you how to, think about your futuristic testing process also. And there are so many tabs I have created, black box test cases, white box test cases, etc. What are the test tools available in the market, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
etc. This is a document I have prepared for one of my customer. I've removed the branding and I'm sharing it with you guys as well in the course.
Okay. Acunetics and AppScan, those are not covered, right? Those are not part of this
Not part.
course.
Yes, not part of it. They are commercial
Okay.
tools. But if you,
Okay.
since you use the word scanning, right? We are using scanning also in the course and generating vulnerabilities report in HTML format.
So which scanner are we using? Because Boswood, you mentioned it's a community edition we are using. So any
Correct.
uh,
So I'm using
uh,
Wookie tool.
okay, Wookie is a scanner. That is a VAPT tool, right? Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. For WAPT, we are not using any scanner.
See, whenever we say scanner, it is VAT, vulnerability assessment testing. When we don't use scanner, we want to directly test it. That's when we
Mhm.
use the word penetration testing.
Okay.
So I'm going to show both scanning and finding vulnerabilities, which is very easy for anyone. Without scanning, directly testing the application using the tools, using the the clues I'm going to give you in the training. That becomes penetration testing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kiran.
Thank you, Swarab. How about others? Any other questions that you have? Feel free to ask me.
Yeah, Kiran, a weird question maybe. But say these days we have the leverage of say Copilot that we use in our company or any other chat GPT, so where they can assist us doing so many things, right? So how can we see from that side, and your content helping us?
Okay, are you saying can I use ChatGPT in security testing?
Yeah, I mean, we can leverage the capabilities of those, like Copilot, for example, right? And I mean, what I mean to say is that I'm giving some tasks which I did not do in my past, but I'm able to do them with the help of the Copilot, for example. So, trying to mix up your teaching plus the, knowledge that we can obtain from those. So how can you see from your side?
Okay. So there is a tool called Sneak, which I'm using in the last chapter. There, the tool internally uses the artificial intelligence to scan the vulnerabilities. So indirectly, we are touching that point using the tool. But if we use GitHub, you know, GitHub also has inbuilt security, or you said Copilot, right? So that also has got a lot of features on lot of testing areas. Security is one such area. We can also leverage that, but right now I have not included such AI tools in my course for security testing. Maybe in the future, I might think through if there is a better tool that I can think about, because a lot of pros and cons have to be taken into consideration while I pick a tool and finalize that for training. I'm still doing a lot of R&D on that area. I'm still not comfortable talking about AI in security testing right now. So it's not a part of our course right now.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Okay, if there are no questions, that would be the closure of our demo class for today, day 0. Tomorrow, day 1 starts. We'll start off with chapter 1. We'll talk about client and server architecture. That will set the foundation for our security testing course. Okay. If you're interested, please respond to us on the chat, and me or my team will be happy to assist you with any queries that you have. Same time, the class starts tomorrow. The link will be shared with you guys again tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. Good night. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.